squish, Cicero, lipstick. Flame retardant, flame retardant. They are in seafood around the world. They are persistent in all materials. They are applied to prevent the flame. Pop, six, squish, Cicero, lipstick. Pop, six, squish, Cicero, lipstick. You know, PVDs are flame retardants, and they are fabulous to prevent fires. They have this one little problem though. They are persistent organic pollutants, that is, POPs. And yes, they are toxic. They can make you sick at some point, but people don't want to die in a fire, so they use persistent organic pollutants, that is, POPs. And now PVDs are banned in most countries, but there are still HVCD, DVP, DVPA, emerging flame retardants, and even natural PVDs produced by sea organisms. The problem with PVDs is that they are not bonded to materials, they are just blended. So instead of staying inside, they are slowly released into the environment. Pop, six, squish, Cicero, lipstick. Pop, six, squish, Cicero, lipstick. So, this Easy Safe Seafood project started some years ago. They said they would send me a few samples to analyze. They would contain 6 to 15 species from the Mediterranean, the North Sea, and the Atlantic Ocean. And then the samples came. A few, they told me. A few? My ass. Not only were there like 50 samples, there were several samplings. That's out of war, girls. Like extraction, cleanup, injection, quantification. I hate war package leaders. So, if you know anything about analysis, you really have to squeeze your samples to get the compounds out of them. So in order to see what's underneath, you have to remove the outer layers. Now, mussels has everything, even DVP. Sea bream has natural and man-made PVDs. Mackerel had some interesting compounds also. So, next time you go to the store, should you reconsider mussel, sea bream, and mackerel? They are persistent in all the species, in mussel, sea bream, and mackerel. I què passa amb els compostos alternatius? Els retardants de flama emergents es troben en concentracions similars a l'HCl. I els compostos naturals? Bé, aquests es troben en concentracions com els PVDs, o de vegades fins i tot més. Translation for those few who can't speak Catalan. Not good. The European Union and I have this double act. They set environmental quality standards for contaminants in fish, and I compare my results to their levels. PVDs in fish, for example, were 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 100, 1,000 times even higher than the limits. What would Cicero say they knew? You know, they said it in Norway. But they can be happy. The North Sea is cleaner than the Mediterranean Sea, but the fish in the Atlantic Ocean are cleaner. I guess that the more open the sea, the cleaner the fish that lives in there. That makes sense. But wait, I live by the Mediterranean Sea. I feel so unprotected. I feel almost naked. Flame retardants, flame retardants. They are in seafood around the world. They are persistent and indesistent. Who can tell if seafood is not wrong? Flame retardants, flame retardants. They are in seafood around the world. They go long distance with their persistence. Marine environment is fucked up. So, in order to know if seafood is wrong or not that I care, I'm a vegetarian, we need to know about the diet around Europe. So the project surveyed some countries. We focused in Belgium, Ireland, Italy, Spain, and Portugal. You don't need to be Lipschitz, a mathematician, to know that seafood is safe. Well, except for 0.05% of the adult Portuguese population. I'm sorry, guys. Flame retardant, they are in seafood around the world. They are persistent, and in this instant, we can confirm that seafood is safe. Flame retardant, they are in seafood around the world. They go long distance without resistance. Marine environment still fucked up. Pops. 6. Squish. Cicero. Lipschitz. Maybe it is Mediterranean. Seafood. To understand what I've explained, my friends, the flame retardants turn to cabaret, my friends. You never see the seafood the same way, my friends. Cause I do what I do. I'll test you. When I'm through, I will go to the loo. Cause I might need to pee. My friends. So you know how it works. You catch it, you answer into the thing. So, who's got it? Someone! Okay. Hi. So, RTVD is banned. Prohibited.
What?
RTVD is prohibited, banned.
Flame retardants.
Yes? Okay, you are looking at my legs. You are not listening. Someone forever. The continent of Europe is so wide, my friends. Not only up and down, but side to side, my friends. There is a lot of fish to analyze, my friends. And I did what I can. I received lots of them. I'm so glad it's the end of the project. I mean, they exploited me. I needed some holidays. So, now, where was the cube? Someone raise a hand. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I don't even know. Okay, back there. Is that a woman? Yes. I can't hear you. No? Are you speaking to them?
Yes.
Okay. I don't dress like this to talk to a woman, but anyway. So, which 3 water bodies did we analyze? Seas and oceans.
Which 3?
Can you remember?
Can you repeat the question?
3
What
water
seas
bodies.
or oceans did we analyze? Mediterranean?
Oh yeah, Mediterranean, Atlantic,
Atlantic and the
North Sea.
North Sea. Perfect. Someone else, please. Yeah? Okay, is seafood safe for the consumer?
Not really.
Well, if you are Portuguese, but for the rest of people it's fine. But are the levels safe for the environment, for the fish?
Not really.
Okay. Let's see all my friends, because with this sexy dance, the show is so proud. I'm vegetarian, and so is everyone. You better all without me. And yes, guys, this is all meat. Maybe I shouldn't say this is a seafood project, but hey, it's over now, and I got paid by another one. So anyway, leave your phone numbers to me.